Sometimes when I have to click the I'm 18 years old checkbox on the website, I feel like a little rebel, and then I realize I'm already 24. You may think that with age comes experience and wisdom, but it couldn't be further from the truth. Adults are basically children, just bigger. They still make lots of stupid mistakes and have no idea what they're doing. The world is not just. There's no karma, evil isn't always punished, and kindness isn't always rewarded. People lie confidently. Organizations, YouTubers, AI, Google, parents, and especially people on the internet. People don't change.
People don't change.
Most of the time. If someone cheated or betrayed you once, they'll do it again and again and again and again. The thing is, people can change, but it always takes an immense amount of time and effort or some kind of traumatic event. So don't expect people to change. And don't expect to be able to change someone either, because in all likelihood they won't. There are so many things that I wanted to do for years. I was always waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment to start a journey through Europe, to start learning a new language, or to start the project of my dreams. But that perfect moment never came, and it never will. But there will always be hundreds of excuses not to do it. It's kind of ironic how this whole video is about the device, but not all devices made equal. You wouldn't ask a homeless guy how to get rich, so don't take advice from people who don't know or understand your situation too seriously. If you want to be successful, be prepared to suffer for it. It doesn't matter how good you think you are, you won't make it if you're not prepared to fail again and again. Your first book, indie game, or video will not become a viral hit, and probably neither will your second and third. Most of us expect miracles to happen, and I fell into this exact trap many times before. Success will happen to you eventually if you keep trying different things over and over while learning something new every time. They say that comparison is the thief of joy, but that's not true. The truth is actually so much worse. Comparison is the biggest source of misery. It'll drain all your motivation and will to live. There will always be someone better than you, someone who achieved 10 times as much success with 10 times less effort. But there are infinitely more people that failed even worse than you did, but you don't hear as much about them. Also, motivation is never enough to finish anything. It is an extremely volatile thing that will maybe get you through the first 10% of the project. If you have any kind of money, keep track of it. Get an app and track all your expenses, and I mean all of them. Money is a renewable resource, but time isn't. If it makes you happy, it's probably worth it. Money doesn't bring you happiness, but no, money sure does bring you lots of misery. Money really makes you much happier and calmer, but only up to a certain point. There's a huge difference between making 1k a month and 10k a month, but 10k and 20k? Not nearly as much. Money only really solves money problems. Too bad that for most of us, 90% of our problems are money problems. And number 14 is, it's completely fine to enjoy childish things as an adult. If you ever hesitated to buy that video game because you feel like you're too old for it, don't let society dictate what you should and shouldn't enjoy. When you're not enjoying something at the moment, you may still get warm and happy memories from it. Events will pass, but memories will stay forever. If you have issues with self-confidence, what really helps is being really good at something. Whatever it may be, chess, drawing, foreign languages, it may come as a surprise to absolutely no one, but having a college degree doesn't guarantee anything. It doesn't guarantee you get a job, and it doesn't guarantee that you won't lose your job because your boss decided to replace 80% of the workforce with AI. And if you do decide that college is the right path for you, be prepared to work extra hard, because in the modern market, it's not enough to just attend classes and do home assignments. But if you start pet projects, dedicate your precious free time to it, and learn from experts, you may have a chance to get a job and make someone else money. Try to have as many things that make you happy as possible. If your entire happiness relies on one hobby, person, or career, it will absolutely break you if you lose it. Finding friends becomes increasingly more difficult as you get older, but at the same time, people's interests and situations change, so some relationships just naturally fade away, and it's not always worth saving them. If you feel like you're not okay, you probably aren't. Reaching out for professional help is difficult, but it's usually worth it, especially when you have no one to talk to. The world is fucked, but probably not as fucked as you feel it is. Sleep is insanely important, so if you're watching this at 2 a.m., then finally ignore everything, because I still have no idea how to live this fucking life.